Ooh, shy.
It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996.
Sing
Bank of America
Louisiana.
Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the net.
Mic check, mic check.
So good to have you here with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson getting set for kickoff here. Greg, no matter how many ways we look at this game, it always comes down to one stat, doesn't it? How you taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it's just so crazy, Mike, that every single week, no matter how complex these matchups get and how many factors there are to determining who wins and who loses any game in the NFL, at the top of the list, the most important metric that everybody studies, can you protect the ball on offense and can you take it away on defense? And I don't think today's matchup is any different. Can you be aggressive and take care of the ball? And on defense, if you get your opportunity to take it away and give it back to your offense, you've got to make the play.
He finds McMillan downfield, and it's caught. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Young to throw on first and 10. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Let's ready.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that play.
This play right here is just a clear example of just how hard it is to bring this back down, Mike. I mean, he had to break multiple tackles just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. But give credit to the defense. They kept bringing bodies at him, and they're eventually able to get him down for no gain.
On the run to the right. He'll try and get there on the ground. They get an even 20 on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They send the tight end in motion. A second down throw for Young. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Come on, set. Spike. 150. Great. Hut.
Here's Young. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Black shot. Yellow. 43.
From the gun, it's Young. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on fourth down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
Rasul Douglas there to break that one up.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
It's a
gain there of 20. Good for a Raider first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, Smith. He finds Johnson across the field. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 3. Smith gonna keep this himself. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Davis on the tackle. Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football, and they've got it with 3rd and 6 coming up.
Here we go.
Run a little inside draw with their fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
When you give the ball to the fullback, it just hits a lot faster, so it puts a lot of pressure on the defense to trust their reads and react. It's exactly what we saw here. They're able to take him down in the backfield for a loss.
Keno gonna throw for it. Escaping the pressure right. And he cannot get the throw off. He's gonna be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop. And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Set hut. Black shot. 52 blue. 6. Mega. Set hut.
Out of the shotgun. Young. That's caught by Greg Olsen. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
Red. Hut, hut.
Young to throw on first down. That is incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, Young. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third down, they need 5.
Green Jack. Ready.
To throw is Young. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, He still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
32.
McMillan, the man in motion.
Ready?
They'll go. Young. That's taken in. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Catarella McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
Off the play fake. Smith.
Way, dude, don't click the fucking button. Come on, man.
Just kept going back and back, and you're wondering, what's he going to do? And, well, there's the answer. He's going to give the defense 2 points.
Yeah, and you have to wonder, Mike, did he just lose track of actually how far he was retreating? And at some point, you think that ball's going to come out, and he's going to throw it away and move on to the next down, but he didn't, and now the defense is going to take advantage and get 2 points.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Set. Ready. 10. Cut.
Here's Young to throw. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Clock. 10. Let's go. Right. White. 60. Red. Set.
On play action. Young. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the 1st down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
And what a nice job there, getting his feet down on the sideline to secure his 1st catch of the game. They need to continue to find ways to get him involved, however the opportunity presents.
That's taken in by McMillan. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Around here with McCaffrey. Good running inside the 20.
Oh, they need to put flags.
Into the end zone.
Fucking game is cheating for this guy. I hate this shit. Oh, that's tough. Got bounce back.
Opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome everyone to Allegiant Stadium. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, Man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game, right? Any edge that you could create. But now, well, now's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
We're through the warm-ups. Both teams are ready. And we're off and running in Las Vegas. Devon Achane to return it. And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And give him about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop him. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
Positive that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They're throwing it. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Raiders with an extra DB out there, 3rd down. Third and long for him here. On target to Madden. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. That's 16 on the pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They've got a man in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. Has some daylight through the 40. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Seahawks, 1st down. A gain of 14. 1st down, Seattle.
Sticking to the air here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Completed over the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Throwing it again here. Flushed out of the pocket. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Looking to throw again on second down. Buys time, rolling right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He fought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Smith in the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
It's now
still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing on 3rd, Smith. This is cut downfield by Rice. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run. It may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Pass it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Running on first here with Jacobs. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That was Xavier Watts getting in there defensively.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back into the pocket for a later occasion.
First down, Smith to throw. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete.
Man, give me my full progression.
To finish him off at the line.
No gain on the
The
play.
Seahawks calling for a timeout. It's their first of 3.
On the Seahawks,
They'll have 2 left to work with
line.
before halftime. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Ready? 53, 53. 396.
Not enough on this throw. It hits
Where are you
the
going?
target instead of his man.
Johnson.
What the fuck was that?
Points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Ready? 396.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get their first points of this game just before halftime. Here we go. Pete Carroll getting his offense set to try for 2.
The Raiders will line up.
Nickel play action. Here's Smith. He rolls to his right. And the 2-point try is good. He reaches the end zone and gives them a 5-point lead.
Raiders 8. Seahawks
Well, it may be
3.
stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often. But tight end, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they went his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys' security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass like a great post in basketball. And they know how to finish.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he's finally forced out of bounds as he gets him up past the 15. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
They're going to try and throw it here. And there's your man there. It's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, hey. No ball, no ball.
Shotgun snap to Smith.
I don't know if freaking one in that high if he still thinks it all. Get the
Jesse
fuck
Bates
out of
in to
here.
pick it off. 40. Hits the 20. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle.
No question they wanted a big play to begin their drive, but there's the monkey's paw. They got the big play, but not the way they wished for it. Instead, well, they got to rally themselves to get right back out there after watching their opponent celebrate the end zone.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Complete to number 80, Jerry Rice.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
53. 13 there. Hey, the clip.
Here he is on 3rd and short.
Bro,
Throws into heavy traffic.
how is that not pass interference?
Picks it.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
H.A. and a first down carry.
Madden.
He gets this all the way to the
In the backfield now, come on.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of
You
downs.
breaking tackles like that in the backfield when I'm already
Just
wrapped
gives
up.
everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First and 10, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that drives them in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Short pass brought in. And he
No fumble.
pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Throw here, 3rd down. He gets it to Rice. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half.
Sanders for the extra point.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Seahawks push the lead to 2 scores now.
Raiders 8. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. They'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Yo.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
No ball. Here we go, hey.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And he'll get it up to the 27.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And go play fake here with Smith.
Also, we're getting glitch
Goes out of
runs
the
now.
pocket quick. He had it for a moment, but
Really?
a late defensive
Matchup
play
nightmare
jarred
not
it
gonna
loose.
actually do.
Incomplete. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Smith to throw. It's 3rd and 1. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Smith yet again. This is Cox. That's Bowers working He's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. They strike for 23 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Again, it's Smith to the air. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
So after the sack, here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go, here we go. Finish it. Ours. 13 next.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Finds him over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
A gain of 9.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders at a 2-score deficit. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10.
Las Vegas, first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Check 58.
From the red zone on 1st.
Yeah.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks can only get the...
Stop helping people. He was not in position. I should have took the outside receiver, put him in the flat.
In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Welcome in, everyone. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You can look at past performance. You can look at metrics. You can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick it.
Alrighty, we've got a loose football. And the fumble recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. So never mind about who's receiving to start this game, Brock. Got ourselves a change of possession already, and this crowd is loving it.
And the first offense they'll see take the field is the home team, which is practically sprinting out there to take advantage and keep this crowd humming.
Here we go, hey. 300%.
Smith start with a throw here. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone.
300%.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Smith to the air now. That one is incomplete.
That touchdown, Johnson.
Through the contact. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders go up 6-0 here in the first. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively,
he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
The score, Raiders 6.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. This short, fielded at the 20. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Got a man, Jim.
Knock that out. Come on now.
He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
A gain of 26 yards.
On first down, here's Daniels. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He was taken down.
okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Lays out left side and gets it. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Titans.
19, Charger, 9.
From the red zone now. And he has the Tennessee touchdown. The Titans finish off their opening drive.
Tennessee. Harrison Butker.
All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's going to go out at about the 25. So the choice to leave the end zone costs him about 10 yards.
25-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
250, alert! Rush in!
And off to Jacobs to stop the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Now Smith has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
No gain on the
He
play.
specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Gotta figure out this third down here. Here he goes, third and long. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
They're going for this. It's on top to Johnson. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at first down here. Smith's gonna throw again.
Long cut on your fucking route, dude. He's cooked.
He's gonna bring this one back. Gets a pick six and a Tennessee.
Lose this game. Get muted. Fucking ball, you got belled.
Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans grow their lead to 8. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Chooses to bring this one out. And he's going to go out at the 25. So the choice to leave the end zone costs him about 10 yards.
25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Now Smith coming off that pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be pushed down out near that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Smith on first down. Hauled in. Again, it's Bowers. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Brought in inside the 20. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
2 touchdowns, gone for 2 both times now. Seems like they're content just kind of leaving the kicker on the sideline and staying aggressive after each touchdown.
You know what it reminds me of, Kate? And you call a lot of basketball as well. The college basketball game, it's all analytics. It's all threes or dunks. Right? The 2-point jump shot, it is gone. And this team right now is just going for the jugular, saying, nah, I don't need to kick a 1-pointer. Let me just try that thing from extra deep, that 3-point land. And 50%, well, that's just as good as 2 for 2 with the kicker.
Daniels on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Good play on football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down. Been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. It's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm. Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
Daniels to throw on fourth. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Smith in the pistol. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. Brock Bowers the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. One play after their defense makes a stand, Brock. This offense says thank you very much and hits the end zone for 6.
That's really what you like to see, Kate. Both sides of the ball capable of making big plays and stacking that momentum with each other. And we really like to see the offense was prepared to get out there. Ball dialed in and ready to go, ready to strike when the opportunity presented itself.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. And in moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Okay,
New
ready?
set of downs for him from the 31.
Set the ranges. Get it. 68, 18, 5.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making a play.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
He's across midfield.
Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Now Henry, and it's out. And the Raiders get to it. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first.
Brings up second down.
It is second down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack. Going for the pistol, Stafford. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 12 yards. Leads to third and
Throwing is Stafford on third. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Time to go to the flat game.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Bro, y'all need to block, like, decide what the fuck y'all are gonna do.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Throwing on third, Smith. His running back hauls it in deep right. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Working inside the red zone. He completes it in traffic. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
At the Titans,
Here's second and goal from the 6. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That
the Raiders
was awesome.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
53. 13 next. Ours.
A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked up by Peyton Wilson.
Raiders 28, Titans 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Returning from the 18-yard line. He dodged the tackle. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
60. Here we go. Come back, team. Gotta be lying. Go.
He'll throw it. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Back to throw it. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Jason Sanders
Sanders all set to send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. Jukes away from one. Jukes another one. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Stafford now against the blitz. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs.
We're getting ran down.
Opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
Back to the line they come, second down. A throw left side finds Johnson. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Third down, and they need to get 10. Turning to Jacobs on third. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
That's good.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets some decent yardage there before they send him out. Looks like about 6, so we've got 2nd and 4.
At the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They go play action. Here's Smith. Buying some time right. Here he goes again. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Yo, PI!
Across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Second and 10. Again, it's Smith. Headed out right. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down at about that.
That's how you get that play action to work. Get them to slide to one side, we leg to the other. That would happen.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium, the home of the Madden Championship Series. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate, Scott, and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field. When you were a player, what are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
Their own 26-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Get the fullback involved here. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the gun, Smith gets this to Johnson. And he gives this one up to the 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith.
The catch down, Monster.
Where he Mostert the target out of the backfield. And it sets up 2nd down. to the air. It's Smith. Look at that power. Deep left side. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead right away.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Getting the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
And that's brought in for two, Brock. That's going to put them up 8-0. Well, evidently a touchdown wasn't enough for them. They further quiet this home crowd by adding the two-point conversion.
You know what I love about this? I love it because coaches spend time all week saying we're going to be aggressive, we're going to go for it, but then you back it up with a decision like that. That's empowering your team in another team's building. What a start.
At their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Jacobs running behind center. It looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good. 4 on Lions.
First down throw for Allen. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 25. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
A 49-yard gain.
Hey, running back. They got already.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
56. Look out.
Throwing now on first down. Allen on the move, headed right. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish.
Oh, y'all got to get after him, man.
So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it. A bit early to be in full-on comeback mode. An onside kick, though, here in the opening quarter. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick.
Hey, I am all for the element of surprise. But the first quarter? Hey, they got some stuff in their game plan this week. There's no question if they pull that out this early. They've got to be a lot better execution the next time around.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Dialing up a receiver screen. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
13 there.
Smith in the pistol. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Las Vegas.
First down, Smith to throw. Set up the screen for Rice. And he'll be brought down
Screens
here
and
at the
things.
23-yard line.
Starts being a little softer.
We are absolutely sprinting through this game, already through one quarter. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Again, it's Smith to the air. Gets him on a quick hitter. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Challenges double coverage, and it's
Luckiest.
intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up.
Oh,
1st and 10.
Jacobs. Don't
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Offense up to the line fast.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Allen.
It's offensive PI. Y'all gotta call that shit.
Rice, complete. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is all-out effort to make the catch, putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
On 1st down, Allen. Right back to Rice, caught again. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. Not much scored to this point since we've reached our 2-minute warning. This is the NFL. Now on EA Sports. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. They're coupled together a yard there. Devin White hauls him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Allen on 3rd down.
Knock the ball out!
Inside the 35. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That one goes for 31 yards. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now a run with Jacobs. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And the Lions have a 1st down.
For the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He can run it. He doesn't slow it down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
They'll run it. Here's Jacobs. He stopped just before he can move those chains. That brings up 4th and short. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's it, 2nd. So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. They'll run for it. Jacobs. And the defense escapes. And a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
This won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Second down run, good for 4. That brings up third down. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
Third down.
Looking to throw.
Oh, you got that time to throw
6
that.
seconds remaining.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
He'll throw it. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And no luck, the Lions there to recover. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
Monday. 319. Half. Middle. Look out.
Here's Allen. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Second down, Allen throwing again. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
Third and long.
Third and long for him here. Taking a deep shot here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up fourth and long. He's back to throw. He's going to try another deep one here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Give to Jacobs from the pistol. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him 8 on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Alert. 13 Tuesday.
Smith on first down. This is cut downfield by Rice. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders grab the lead on their first series of the half.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
The Raiders will line up for the
Running the read option. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
makes the score Raiders 16.
Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
Well, I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Lions bring it back to even.
Jason Sanders.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Smith. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. He's throwing deep to the left side. This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Cooper Kupp the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Smith's going to throw again. And he's got it. Cut the end zone. So the touchdown and the 2-point pass break the tie. Give him an 8-point lead. And they stay perfect, Brock. That's a perfect 3 for 3 now on 2-point tries. Is it just automatic at this point that if there's a touchdown, they're going to go for 2?
Well, I think until this defense stops them, that answer is going to be yes. It's not supposed to be this easy. I mean, the numbers tell you you're not supposed to have this kind of success rate. But it's really clear this defense has no answer. Run, pass, confidence. The offense is owning them.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's a give to Jacobs. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. And he has this down to the 34.
A gain of 34 yards. And the Lions 1st down. 1st and 10.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Hey, tight.
Handoff, running right, Jacobs. Gets back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
A crucial mistake late. It's intercepted. And the Raiders take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and a lengthy return.
Crazy.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
From the gun, Smith. And he is down to the 30-yard line. More than 24 yards on that one. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Raiders 1st down.
Hey, trio left. Tuesday right here. 49, flip off, 49.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Ball didn't. Oh, he lost the football. The Lions get to it.
Man, did those sidelines get wild. I think we all had to figure out what the heck was going on and who recovered the ball. But the minute they see the defense gets it, Kate, look at them. They save 6 points, and they get the ball back for their offense.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Jacobs win it. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Setting up to pass.
Oh, what a flag!
Just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Throwing now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their...
Throw that little bullshit ass route. I got fucking deflators.
But not far from where the Steelers' former homes at Three Rivers Stadium, Forbes Field once stood, we are at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Out is is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Into the air right away is Allen. Short pass caught by Henry. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
It's a gain of 5.
I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Here's Allen to throw it. He'll try and do this himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
At the 47-yard line.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now 2nd and 3. Allen now looks to throw. Complete. It's Henry. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Out route, and this is Henry with a catch. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Allen going to throw.
Safe.
Going to be intercepted. Picked by the safety, Taylor Mays. And the Raiders will take over here just shy of the 30. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
He gets this one to Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A good pickup there, 21 yards. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Fighting off the defender. They'll take this to the 46.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Here's Smith. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Steelers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
We're scoreless after one. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Allen off the play fake. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. And down inside the 15 he goes. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
2 yards on the pickup.
To throw, it's Allen. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line.
Will Anderson.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
Really?
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Josh Jacobs, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Steelers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Gino now to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Smith.
Bro, just catch the fucking ball, guys. Catch the ball.
Too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Take all that extra shit.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
They snap it to Smith. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And
There you
these
go.
guys
Don't
are going to
sleep
take
on this one.
over at the 39-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? And does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs.
Man, fuck out of here.
Down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. Here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And that will force a turnover on downs. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey already?
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
No name, really.
And the Steelers are going to take over here up near the 40. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
Good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Allen. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And incomplete on a deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Allen going to run with it. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 17-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Jacobs going to try the middle. He stiff-arms him. Oh, now he bowls him over. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
10 more yards.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Allen. This is caught. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's another Steelers first down.
Jacobs. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. One more time with Jacobs. And this time he is in. Josh Jacobs in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And it's now 14-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Help. Stop helping him! Jesus, EA.
With no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half.
Set to kick off.
A two-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Looking to put a drive together. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A Raider 1st down, 17 yards.
That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. What play.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. Here's Jacobs. And he's
Come on, man. He's inside. Come on now.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Smith now to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now Smith on 3rd and goal. He'll try and do this himself. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Geno Smith taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Raiders are back within a score. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. Geno's going to throw. And unable to connect.
I can't throw that.
The 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run it with Jacobs. And a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now Allen. Throw right side, taken in by Adunze. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
A gain of 12 yards.
12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh 1st. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Jacobs now. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Allen going to run with it. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll run it with Jacobs. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Allen. Now he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
This guy need to stop helping this guy. Jesus Christ.
Taking it in for 2 yards out. And the Steelers are able to
Bail out
extend
after
their
bail
lead
out.
in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both
A bailout.
for this drive. And they both
What else is new?
outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. Well, this crowd making it hard to hear. This is 3rd and 8. Once again, it's Jacobs.
Oh, blocking on me, drive on me to the ground. What are you doing?
Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4 down.
Get on the fucking ground!
Good situation.
I got fucking retarded receivers. I try to possession catch and they take forever. They like, oh, try to slow-mo catch it. Like, why? Catch the ball and get on the ground, dude. They need to rework some of these catch animations. That's horrible. Give me some lunch, man. Go give me something to eat. We'll come back. We'll try this shit again later, bro. Right now, they just cheating me too much. Oh, fucking receivers with a slow catch animation. Like, why? Jump catches when I don't need them. Why? Do my little stores real quick. I think he's bad. Three-man whip. Training. I do not like keep any bound players like ever. I just as soon as I can. As soon as I can upgrade them. I got rid of my Max Crosby after most Beard pretty much. End of Thanksgiving. Lord. normally trying to get. And just kind of got 3 left. You know. Should be enough to upgrade my Zedarius, and then I can have fucking double or nothing on my guy. Warren Tackler. I'll let 1-0 chill player away. Alright, defense a little bit better now. I got 2 guys on that line with D-O-N. I just don't know where I'm going to get another 0 chill from. It's like on the offensive side, or they do like a release for the offense. I need that center. So I can buff my collector series guys. Reed, Derek Brown, Ryan Kelly. That's not bad. You need a big blocker tight end. I'd probably pick him up. Be an upgrade over Michael Mayer, but in order for me to do that, I need to either get that strat card or I need to upgrade. What you gonna call it? Whew. All right, I'll be back later, but before I do, I'm just gonna kind of go over a few things. Things that work, things that wasn't working. All right, so one thing that I do different now is there's 2 things. Like, does Bowers, like, you don't want the block release. Like you want him to go. Like you could do anything with him for real. Like we can clear him out and send him upfield. And just high-low him. Depending on how they're lined up, we can send them vertical. Pull sometimes. Man, that's not gonna work, so we'll probably put him like in a corner or something. So stem it. Just run it like a flow. We better route move. Sneak. If it ain't dull, you can take off the volley block. And then usually, like, I'd be looking for like this. It just depends. It just, you know, that's the route you want to change. If you do change anything, there's a couple of good ones. Like, obviously, like if you're doing the zig, then you want to make sure you got something going over. Problem is, most of the time he'll be double teamed, so try to figure something out with him. I'll probably put him like in an end route or something. Might do something with that fullback too, because I don't like the route. I just don't. I can go corner. Put him in the corner. Let him get out of that. There we go. I don't want to flood the flat, and then they just be playing man coverage with hard flats. So I'll just go corner. I wish I could just put him like in a regular flat. I can go just corner. Wheel. Streak. And then pull with that. Ooh, that's nice. Only thing is that if you're trying to throw it to that fullback, I don't want to be in the same vicinity. So that being said, got those two routes. There we go. You got to get a better throw. Just don't flood it. Just the only thing I hate about Gino, like he's not really a true scrambler. Like he got speed, but he's a pocket archetype. So archetype is going to determine what he's going to be best at. So I could do that instead of just running the flat. I can just run the clear out with the post instead of running that flat. Got to get a better throw off of it. I wish there was a way to cancel that. If I can go instant cancel. What am I trying to do? I'll do like versus play action. I mean versus contain. If I'm just bootlegging, I'll just keep the animation. But if I start seeing like 60 pinch, then I need to run the cancel. Let me see if that's gonna work. 60 pinch on him. Okay.
Here we go. Tuesday, 390%.
I'll probably just block him and yeah, he's chip block. Just gotta be careful.
Ready. 53, 390%.
Keep it if you don't cancel it.
Here we go, Salon. Check 59. Hey, go flip. 10%.
I gotta read square.
Hey, here we go, hey. 49, flip her off. Good shot. I like Jackson. 10%.
There we go. Obviously, that's not gonna work on the 2-yard line, so we gotta kind of matriculate it a little bit. Can't do. I'll probably run a slant. That's what I'll probably start doing. Just got to cancel out of it. Run slant, corner, cancel. You just got to get a better throw than that. Probably put like a matchup nightmare on it too. I don't know how that's gonna work in the red zone. So I just go with that. I just leave a regular route on there. I just test it on the red zone.
Here we go. Check 59. Here we go.
Oh, you gotta catch them.
Hey, here we go, hey.
So that, yeah, if I see 60 pinch, that's how we're gonna beat it. Lob it.
Here we go. Hold on.
Alright, so that'd be your 60 pinch beater.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Alright. Next one that I use, kind of going back to this flanker spot for attacking cover 3. Just a new way to attack it. I was doing like a 3-route sequence, but I wanted to add more to the read progression. Previously, it would be like a streak and a stem corner out, but we're going to leave that route right there, and then you're just going to go do it like that with a flood. So if his user tries to break on the vertical or the tight end, you're going to have that underneath the check down. So we'll read triangle first, then it'll be X, then it'll be circle. So we're just going to go to all 3 of them, bro. So you start with triangle, you want to throw it like right in there somewhere. All right, then you're going to read X on the tight end when he crosses under. So you have your high-low right here. And if he bites down, this route will get over this yellow hook zone. So if their user in this hook zone trying to play these 3 routes, he'll start there. He'll worry about this. He'll worry about this. So if he bites down to this, it's going to be your high-low with this. All right, so just something to look at. You see the middle of the field. Obviously, my D-line's pretty solid with the double or nothings. But you can see right there the crossers developing. All right, so just kind of get it in there in sequence. Just stem that up. 1, spurt. That's all you got to do. 2, 3. If you don't like it, look at our bone trail concept. think that was like match. Flat defender down. The outside, yeah, that was match because the outside third got pulled down and then decided, oh shit. So to be basically forced the mid third to play like a deep half side. So it's going to clear the middle of the field up because you got the seam flat outside third, nothing's going out. He breaks in. You see right there. Solid attack on match. So same thing. Third, cross, and stem him up one. Triangle, X, square, circle, boom. Kind of read it. I'm going to stem it up too. See how circle comes across the middle of the field because you're pulling that third back. I'll probably stem it up twice. So this is a match. Triangle wide, open the door, and nothing got through that. He's playing cover 6. Why do they have it on random cover 3 and they're just playing? I don't get this game sometimes. Step into the pocket, bro. Oh. So that's just another one that I like to use. If you're playing someone that runs a lot of zone, you're going to run a lot of screens. So there's a couple of screens that I suggest. Kind of gets them a little antsy. Like your jailbreak screens, so that they're just playing soft zone. You usually have to flip it, but if you want to run the screen and take this match off, it's got to be a drop zone usually. You catch them playing drop zone, like cover 4 drop and shit. Yeah, so they play cover 4 drop. Alright, guys. Use the screens to attack the cover 4 drop. Make them play a little bit tighter. Just got to get rid of it quick. It's easy yards, like especially like if you're in a third and you know really bad situation. The little screens right here, they're pretty good. I like the jailbreak screens. A lot of the jailbreak screens. Just gotta throw it a little bit faster. You can't hold on to it. It's gotta be like instant. Now, I really run this flip because those 2 curls, they're like broken. Like you just throw them. That other curl kind of pulls the flat a little bit, so it makes the seam get open. Like I could throw it on the other side too. I mean, like it's like a little broken animation that you get. I'm gonna try to throw the screen to the left side for the right hand quarterback. I don't know. Yeah, that might be better. Screen to the right. Jailbreak to the back side, not to the front. And then you ID the guy in front of where you're targeting your screen. So you want to get it to him. You target there. They're going to get it. Those blocks will get upfield a lot better. So that's just another thing that you guys might want to start using. Don't spam it. because if you run too many screens, play rec starts kicking in. Just use it in key situations where people are backing up, play too much drop zone, soft zone. Play rec is more affiliated with playing man coverage. Another one that I like is this boot. Like it was pretty good for me today. Put the vert on there. And my D line is insane. Anderson just decides he don't want to get blocked today. They put the ID on him, see if that changes anything. He just don't want to get blocked. I don't know. I've been playing games today. Like I guess if you sell the run real good, short yardage play action gonna work a little bit better. But I don't think. He's just too smart with all the buffs that I have. He's pretty solid. Eventually, I'm gonna play with Max Crosby. Max Crosby over now. Shit. I think you get Max for like $2 million right now. Problem is, I ain't gonna get $2 million anytime soon, even though he's a solid card. So I'm gonna go into this little frozen store real quick. It was 682. I'm gonna take a chance. Oh, I ain't got no more small stockings. Oh, no. I got one extra large left. I got 9 larges left. I got no smalls and 2 mysteries. Probably do that what you call it later today. Let me get something to eat, man, because I can't play on no empty stomach. All right, I'll be back later.